That's right. You've seen it. Middle of December, and it's 60 degrees. It's crazy. But there's a couple things we need to do. I was in the greenhouse the other day, and there's an elusive frog. So it's the middle of December, and there's a frog in the pond. And I don't mind frogs in the pond, but they dig into the plants, make the water dirty, and knock everything over. So we're gonna see if we can catch him. First, we gotta see if he's here. I don't see him in there. Usually he sits right in these leaves over here. And I think there's a little one in there too. Let's see if I can get in there without scaring him. I can't believe he's still in there after. But it is warm in here. Right now it's, oh, I see him. Right now it's 74. You see him? It's right there. Right there. See if I can get in there. He's pretty fast. I have to go a little slow. I don't know where he goes. Let's see if I can catch him. If I didn't have all this dead stuff in here, I could just reach in and grab him. Let's see, he might be cold. Let's see. Oh, he's moving. Oh, he's gone. Went back to that corner underneath there. A little stinker. That's all right. We'll try again later. But anyway, this thing needs water, so I'm going to put water in it. And if you look at that little tab thing I got right there, it tells me it needs about an inch of water. So we're going to get the hole, and I'll show you how we do that. Since everything's turned off in the winter, we have to use the hydrant in the back. And here, I gotta get this hose out of here. And that's why we had that hydrant repaired. Just one of the chores we got to do here. Oh, you gotta feel that warm air coming out of here. I don't want to connect to the system on the back side of here, because I'm afraid that if I leave water in the pipes and it freezes, we'll be asking for trouble. A lot more hose than I thought. All right. Get this baby hooked up here. The girls are all excited, see? Come on, guys. Get the water started first. While that's filling, I'm gonna clean the filter, and I'll show you how I do that. Usually when I'm cleaning a filter or filling the pond, it's a good chance, or it's probably good practice, to clean this filter. We try to do it weekly, but that doesn't always happen. And that's fine. It works. The pond is pretty clear. So it's underneath this little thing here. I'll show you. There's a pump in here. And it pumps the water into the filter, comes around, and comes back out here. So what we need to do is, hit my thing. We need to turn off this pump here with this switch. Oh, okay. Then this is a diverter valve. So instead of letting it go around, it's going to pump the water out this tube right here. So then we turn back the pump back on. And see the water coming out of there? I don't know if you can see it. It's not really dirty. But you put this handle on here like this, and you give this a few cranks. Oh, and it's kind of tight when you start, and then it gets kind of hard. Because it's cleaning that filter in there, it's rotating it, squishing it. Squishing it! I don't know if I can get you to see that. How dirty. See how dirty that water is? Here, I'll put it up here. So you just keep turning this. Ready? Just let it run. While you're here, there's a little light right here. Got to make sure it's on. It's a UV light to kill germs and bacteria. So now we just let this run until it runs clear. All right. See how clear? See how clear it is now? Okay. Do it maybe one more time. Now it's not near as dirty. And we'll let her run clear again. Now in the spring and right in the fall, we take this whole thing apart and clean it really good. It's the big tank buried in the gravel. Okay, running clear. We'll turn off the pump. Switch it back to normal mode. Put our brake back so we can hold this. Close this baby back up. Watch your fingers. Put all this stuff back. Oh, there's a lot more stuff on here. During the summer, Val puts up here all her gnomes or fairies and stuff like that. Oh, almost dropped it. All it is a solar light. I made this little thing right here. Does it make a difference how it goes? Alright. Then we just turn on the water. Ta-da! Now we just let it run until the water gets right to that little knob sticking out on that gauge. Meanwhile, I think I'm gonna pull some of this debris out of here. Look who I found. We're gonna put him in the other pond. Them we don't care about. All right, here we go. One cleaned a pond, but now worse than it was when I started, because I made a mess. But now the water is up to that little tab right there, see? So we get to shut this off. They'll be happy. And you can't overflow it, because there's an overflow back in here where that sign says frog area. But when the water gets that high, there's an overflow. All right, girls. Relax. Just relax. Of course, nothing gets wasted. We'll put this in the compost. This one. Eating this thing, it might have been traumatic, but they don't care. All right, I'm done in here. So we're gonna take Mr. Frog up to the other pond. Think he'll let me catch him? That's pretty cold. Hello. Oh yeah, he's fine. I'll take him up to the other pond. Now I know it's warm in that greenhouse, and that's probably why he's still around. But it's also warm in this unexpected surprise pond, because it's heated also. I'll tell you about that here in a second. Here we go. He'll be quite happy here. He'll get down in this mud and then hibernate for the winter. But you see our goldfish in here. If you don't know about this pond, of course it's ugly looking right now because it's winter. We call this the unexpected surprise. And if you want to understand what that means, check out this video. And I'll leave a link in the description. And you'll see why we call it the unexpected surprise. I don't keep fish food out here because I think the coons come at night and drink water out of there. And they'll take the food with them, the whole container, and they'll take it out in the yard somewhere, and I'll find it later. And they don't get into it, but they got a lot of teeth mark on it, so I know it's coon. I think they're the only ones I think who have hands enough to do it. So we keep the food in here. Look at all the teeth marks in this thing. If they would just turn it, they'd have been happy. Let's see if we can get in here. See if frog's gone already, huh? I don't see him anywhere. Look at that one, got red lips. See it? Red lips. That one's got red eyes. Whoops, I'm sorry. I scared him. You guys watch him, and I'll go get the hose. We're gonna put this in here. Try to avoid getting the water really, really dirty. It's still gonna get dirty though, but it needs the water. As you can see how low it is. Need to bring it up. What I usually do is I let it overflow. We'll come back when it's filled. I saw that frog a second ago. Anyway, we're done. All right. Those are my chores for today. I have to go relax.